Alright, we should be live. You guys hear me? Any gamers in the chat box? Any gamers? Give me a second here, just doing some housekeeping. Sorry for the delay, folks. Hell, Romir, good to see you, my friend. We are going to do some hardcore right now. Are you good? Yo, thanks, man. I usually do a starting screen to get this all going, but we just gotta go. Big love from the UK, bro. Your vids got me and my housemates through lockdown. Yo, much appreciated, Archie. Had a mini heart attack? Yeah, man, Chris. I don't know, man. I'm kind of tilted from the PvP. It was a rough day. YouTube stream was messing with me because I had some copyright stuff going. All good. Let's get into it. This is potentially what we're looking at here as a possible main, likely alt come TBC. Because I'll likely roll fresh, right? And then, but you're gonna go 1 to 70 on fresh. Then you're gonna pick up your old characters as well, right? And get them up to 72, so you have multiple characters to play. So here we go, a new adventure. We're gonna do it hardcore as well. Warlock for TBC PvP, that's right, yeah. New character hype, hell yeah. Let's get it, man. We're just chilling if you guys want to talk about anything. It's been a long while since I've just done like a straight up solo chill stream where we're just talking, shooting the shit. Let's do it, man. Setting up a new character kind of sucks, but let's get it done. Actually, things are already set up. Oh, you'll love to see that. Here we go. Another adventure, level 1. Back to the starting zone.
What do you require?
I think I need the questy stuff on though, right? Auto accepts, auto turn in. Auto complete's already on. Let's zoom in. Should we go action cam mode? Probably, right? Let's feel immersed. I'm honestly up for some barons right now, man. Not even on that area. Alright. First blood right here. The old dusk bat. There it is. We're on the board. First kill. 1 kill closer. I remember an undead and Diablo orbs once upon a time. Hey, what's up, Brad? Yeah, alright. That was Undead Warrior, right? That was the last undead character I rolled. I don't roll too many undeads. They're growing on me though. You know, I always talk all this stuff about you know, wanting like serious looking characters, serious lore, kind of like undead are kind of badass.
Speak quickly.
All right, so I guess the ideal thing, we killed 1 mob and we should be able to train Immolate. That'd be the ideal thing. I don't know if there's a vendor in here though. Demon Trainer probably is a vendor, huh? Yes, we'll sell this. Try to train up Immolate if we can. 11 copper, perfect. Warlock Trainer. Immolate, you'll love to see it.
Beware the living.
So now we're cruising. All right, so Imp Quest is the first one I get, right? Rattle Cage Skull, and you get Imp. That's so easy. That's the Imp Quest for undead. So we go projectile into instance. Projectile into instance. Also need cannibalize on our bars, right? Cannibalize. Bomb shoot. Will. Shank that guy. Any plans to create a TBC warrior guide? They're coming, my friend. All the classes are coming. Warrior's probably next, actually. Hey, Carcass, what server you leveling on, or do you think there will be transfers to TBC? There will probably, what do you mean transfers to TBC? There'll probably be fresh, as well as like the main option that most people will do, most likely, would be just carry their characters over from Classic into TBC. So that'll be the likely scenario. Hey, good to see you, Ba. We're chilling, guys, so like we're just honestly having a conversation. If you guys have anything interesting to talk about, I'm a little tilted from the PvP. I appreciate the conversation. What if he's the main character? Yeah, pretty much, man. And they look cool. I think undeads look pretty cool when they get gear. They scale well with gear, you know. I still think orcs look better, like almost across the board, but undead still look pretty badass. TBC Hunter deep dive. No, it's coming, my friend. Why don't you start with Immolate? It's because it's just trust, because you want to use projectile first, because like once you cast Immolate, it's on them, and then you have to cast a Shadow Bolt, and they're moving towards you, right? You cast a Shadow Bolt, it still has to fly through the air, and you can get the Immolate started. It's more pressure and less pushback if you do it this way. Resisted Immolate though. There you can see that. Hey, Carlos, for someone who has never done Arena or PvP series, would you recommend Druid or Disc Priest for occasional twos? So, for occasional twos, you got to think mainly for the PvE relevance for both those classes, right? Priest and Druid are both like really, really solid. They're probably tied, man. They're both like classes in a really good spot in TBC. It's just playstyle. If you like playing more offensively as a healer, defensively, if you want to dip your toes in the Shadow or Feral, just think about all the aspects of it. Wretched Zombie. Hey, we need these for the Imp Quest. That's one thing I'm immediately noticing. The Imp Quest for Undead is super easy compared to like the Orcs. You have to get those Vile Familiars and stuff. Druid Priest ratio might be OP against dots. What do you mean by that? The Druid Priest ratio? What's the Druid Priest ratio? Undead got the Bisque casting animation? Yeah, it's pretty sick, actually. 100%. Already got the Rattle Cage Skull. Nice. Really nice to say a plain old solo run. Yeah, man. Kind of needed it. I just want to chill with you guys and talk with you guys. Didn't really pay attention to the chat when I'm PvPing. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. See how far we can get. Even if we can't get this guy all the way up to 60 by the time beta is announced or BlizzCon, we'll have him up there to the point that we can pick him up when the time comes. I'd like to have like 3 Warlocks. Ideally, 3 Warlocks I could play. Orc is better for PvP though. It depends on the comp. If you want ultimate flexibility with what comps you want to play, double DPS, 2s, if that feels fun to you, then Undead is the play. There are some comps where like Orc could be better than Undead, even in the 2s department. If you're playing with the healer, if you're playing DPL, then apparently Orc can be better. There's actually like a good amount to the Orc, right? You can take off wound poison and stuff, which is nice. Also, you know, you can pop your Blood Fury in tandem with your Trinket and just put out you can snapshot so many dots within that time frame, and those dots are going to be pumping. Oh, Dwarf Priest, gotcha. Dwarf Priest is insanity, yeah. Alright, we apparently have our Imp already. It's almost too easy. 2 Wretched Zombies. Wretched Zombies. Mindless Zombies. Wretched Zombies. Where's the Wretched one? Wretched, there it is. The final one. Alright. Undead Zone, pretty bis right now. Like the easiest little starter quest. You get Imp and that first quest done right next to each other. That's a beautiful thing.
What do you require?
What now?
Let's see, 5 armor, 6 armor.
Remember.
New quest.
Discipline.
Painted scroll.
Hello.
Turn that in. 3, not 4.
What is it?
Train blood pack though. Right, that's gotta be good. Where's blood pack at? Blood packed. Rank 1 requires 4. I guess we should train it yet then. Don't even have the money for it yet. Why not just level this guy normally and not hardcore? Great content regardless, I appreciate it. Just because I think I'll be able to, no problem. On Warlock, I've played the class enough. I'll be able to. If anything, duos, man, like, I swear, it brings out the most risky, like, aspect of you. If you're playing solo, you're just chilling, talking to the chat. You're, like, so distracted by the chat, and you're just chilling, playing, like, you don't really die. Okay, my imp, yeah, my pet bar is in a weird spot. Action bar, pet action 1. There we go. There we go. We're pumping now. Okay, we need scavenger paws. Rattle cage skeletons, gotcha. Tracking. Is it easy to burn out leveling the same class over and over again, though? It can be, for sure, absolutely. It's a long haul. But TBC's coming, and I really badly want an Undead Warlock, ideally multiple of them. So, like, I have my eye on the prize, right? There's, like, a very, very, like, clear reason why I want this character. There's a clear incentive to work hard and get him to 60 and stuff, so that when the time comes, I'll be able to, like, you know, do viewer games on one lock, try hard, and sit rating on another lock. You know, like, basically, one lock, you want to play that lock when you have access to the best possible partners. That, like, it's your most try-hard team, and, like, you log onto that lock and play games when you're in a really good headspace, you're not tilted, you're not learning, you're executing. And you have one lock that just kind of is your flagship lock, or your flagship main class, or whatever, right? And then you have a couple extra you just stick around on, try comps, 2 viewer games on, one more that's kind of like your workhorse lock. That's the way I'm looking at it right now. Do we still think TBC at BlizzCon Online? Yeah, there's a bit of evidence to suggest that, you know, a bit more evidence to suggest it's coming too. Did you guys see the collector's edition pet for the original TBC expansion is getting like a rehaul, and it's going to be one of the BlizzCon like giveaways for the if you pay for it. We don't need these boxes yet. I guess that's the follow-up. Workhorse lock might be the most cargos thing I ever heard. Why? Yeah. If you get Braun Weenus suck name, are you going to re-roll? Oh, hell no. I hope I get the Braun Weenus suck name. That'd be great. Yo, good to see you, Chicken, man. I kind of like the bald undeads, though. For real. This one dude, Shadow Song on the Endless server, has a bald lock. He kind of looks sick. Lock is fun. Yeah, it is. Pretty quick at leveling, pretty safe. Need it for TBC. Should be fun. We'll go action cam the whole way up. We'll be chilling. We'll go back to the Barrens, experience that music. Maybe even. It's gonna be a good time, man. I need it. I think I've been playing too much PvP, honestly. It's starting to show today. Like I was like. Today was the first time I felt any kind of burnout with the TBC PvP. It happens though, like it's par for the course. It's the cycle of life, you know. I just hit kind of a brick wall today. I'm like, fuck, dude. Gotta. That's what I'm saying, man. You gotta go back to the roots a little bit. I've been playing maybe like 8 hours a day on that server, man. Even just off stream. Can you do it in a group of 3? I mean, you can, but not hard. I mean, you're not gonna get verified or anything, but you can just like have fun, mess around. But there's no like trio option on the website or anything. If you lose at any game, you get tired of playing. True. True. And it takes a lot out of you, right? Like when you're PvP, like you're actually trying your very hardest, like fully focused. Some of these games versus some of these are like you get a headache for like focusing so much, man. Like, so anyway, guys, I don't mean to dwell on it. I'm happy you guys are here with me. We're chilling out. Like, ask any question you want. You want to talk about life? You want to talk about whatever? I'm here for you. Where can I watch the Wasabi Hot Sauce Punishment with you and Gray? I deleted that shit, man. That was not my finest moment. But it's probably somewhere on Twitch. I deleted it on YouTube. It's probably on Twitch somewhere. Bald Undead is the move. Glad you didn't do the stereotypical Carglass ponytail setup. Do I do ponytail a lot? I don't play much Undead though. I like the way he looks though. What do you guys think? Well, let me give you the look. Like he looks like a clean cut Undead. You know, his jaw's not hanging off. He looks good, man. Nothing. I mean, solid member of the Forsaken right there. Upstanding member of the Forsaken. Can you tell us about your dog's Cargos? We hear them sometimes. Big dog fan? Yeah, man. I mean, I have 2 German Shepherds. I always was like in love with the breed for like many years, and you know, finally pulled the trigger years ago and got them, and I just I've been just love them, man. They're super smart. German Shepherds are like beautiful creatures. They're like majestic creatures. They look very noble, you know. They're cute, but they're also kind of like scary and have like an intimidation factor to them as well, which I like. You know, they have good temperament, used in lots of service type positions. You know, love the breed. So my dogs are from the Czech Republic. They're working line shepherds, black and red. One is actually bicolor, but it's black and red. The other one has got like the more of a just like a classic black and red with the black saddle, and the rest kind of reddish, like mahogany color. Working dogs are best. Hey, Cargos, which expansion did you stop liking retail? Oh no, that's no problem, man. Any question is more than welcome, guys. I appreciate the chat interaction, seriously. I really do. You guys are great company. For me, like, I love Vanilla and TBC. They're like my favorite by a big margin. I love them almost equally. Vanilla edges out. I mean, it's the original base version of the game that started it all. It has the best like look and feel, atmosphere, vibe, ambience that you know, you're nostalgic, you're attached. It's the best game of all time, you know. TBC close second, and then Wrath. It's my 3rd favorite, but it's goes down like a peg or 2. I don't know if I ever really like fully hated World of Warcraft though, or anything like that. You know, I never really like said I quit WoW. A lot of people say I quit WoW. I never really said that. I knew I was gonna come back to the game. Even now, if there wasn't any legacy servers, if there wasn't Classic, if there wasn't TBC, I'd still probably like do PvP and stuff and mess around on the retail. I bought BFA. But there's a few things that stick out in my mind that like really like made me like the game less and like thought was kind of a bad decision. One was just really like getting rid of leveling and making it feel like it's just a trivial part of the game. So like that in practice was like the character boost, that you could just buy a character boost. That just bothered the hell out of me. Another thing is then they made 2s kind of like trivial, where like, you couldn't get titles anymore, and then the culture around PvP like made it so people thought 2s was a joke. Other things too, man, like the cross server. The cross server seemed kind of unnecessary. It was cool having your own little community, recognizing people in the battlegrounds, stuff like that. I mean, we've all heard it all before. Do you think I'll be able to get PvP gear for TBC Arena fast? My Warlock is horribly geared into 60. It's going to take a while, man, to get a full set of PvP gear. I mean, you can get the blue set from Reputations, possibly, if they're in the game pretty quickly. You just get honored with everything. But to get a full set of arena gear will take months, right? Maybe like 3 months. If you cap every week, maybe 3 months. So Season 1 is going to be like a lot of PvE gear on and stuff, you know? I mean, a whole different meta. A lot of people really don't like the Season 1 meta. They almost choose to, like, not participate in it much. They don't take it seriously. That's not me. I think it's cool that there's a meta where, you know, double DPS is super strong, a lot of resilience. That sounds kind of fun, but... TBC Hunter, deep dive coming. It's coming, brother. It is coming. Zoom out a little bit. There are brackets in TBC, like the honor brackets. Not really, not in the same way. Basically, it's just like the chess elo system, where, you know, if you get gladiator, you're basically like the 0.5% of the player base, and you win and lose points based on the rating of the team that you fight. There's not like bracket 1, bracket 2, bracket so on and so forth. Are you on retail? No, this is classic. Classic retail, yeah. New character hype. Yo, Sino, it's good to see you, man. What build are you going? I'm just going standard drain tank, man. But I wasn't able to really show the standard drain tank when we did the duo with Gray because wow, there's a lot of people here. Holy shit. Because we went duo, right? So like you go a different build when you go duo.
Yes.
Using the Voidwalker. We're gonna use the Sucky. We're gonna go full drain tank, just classic Warlock leveling at its peak.
Beware, our enemies abound.
By Blood Pact.
What is it?
By Corruption.
Victory for Savannah's forsaken.
Get the old flaxseed boots right here. Gotta get your flaxseed.
Time will come.
I'm listening. Dark Lady, watch over you.
Gonna be 16. You push rating on live. I hope you can get glad. I hope so too, man. I'm gonna try my best. I don't want to get my hopes too high, and I don't want to like tell you guys I'm gonna for sure get glad. But I'm trying hard, man. I'm trying to learn the game. I'm taking lessons, paying for lessons every week now with some of the brightest, you know, minds in the game. Just trying to learn, absorb.
What now?
I've never really like achieved anything great on the PvP side of things in terms of like titles or anything. So it would be very meaningful to get a title in TBC. We'll see. We'll see what happens. One step at a time. Okay, get the boxes. Highest level you got in hardcore? 60. I got 2 60s in hardcore. Any boxes here? No boxes. I just want to get weapons as a 2K. There's actually no bracket. There's no rating requirement in Season 1. So everybody can get weapons, everybody can get shoulders. I don't remember it being like that, but I think Season 1 I didn't really even play. Season 1 at TBC. I was probably like doing other stuff. I did the arena in TBC, but it was like in the later seasons a bit. Do you need to farm soul shards for arena in TBC? Yes, you do, unfortunately. And that's honestly sounded like a horrible situation, considering you need to burn through like maybe 5-6 soul shards in a match. But like Crix, he was going to main Warlock as well, showed me the spot where you can get 40 soul shards in 10 minutes. That's a lot faster than Classic, let me tell you. 40 to 50 in 10 minutes. He just made a guide on it on YouTube. You can check it out. It's basically in Zanger Marsh. You kill these little piranhas. These are 2s. I might as well cast them these. They almost died just from corruption. Corruption's 40 damage. When is TBC releasing? Nobody knows, man. February 19th through 21 is BlizzCon Online, and they're likely gonna announce something there. Everybody's just holding their breath for that. So if your hardcore dies at 55 plus, you still delete and won't keep it for BC. That's the plan. That's hardcore for you. What about the Warrior Paladin duo? Someone died? Yeah, we died in BFD yesterday. Really unfortunate, man. Basically, both Paladins drowned, and we died to trash inside BFD fighting just those Naga that are swimming around.
Remember, patience, discipline.
Okay, let's see. Not super familiar with the undead area. You might have to help me out here. Samuel remains. You have to go get some guy Samuel's body or something. Bring it back to this graveyard behind me, I think. Nightweb Hollow. This is the spider quest, right? Okay. I think I actually do the spiders first, if I remember. Level 1's not worth it. Can't decide to go Ret Pally or Druid for TBC. Yeah, man, you just have to really think about it. Think about the totality of everything you want to do, right? PvP, PvE, gold farming, professions, like how easy it is to gear, how competitive the gear is, everything. There's so much that goes into it. I think it's better to guess corruption first, actually. Corruption and immolate. Corruption's way harder. You and Dave for Days make an excellent duo. Are you planning on leveling other characters together? Possibly. He's doing his own thing right now with Thick. He's doing ooh, small red pouch. Dude, you love to see that, man. That's kind of blessed right there. Gray's favorite item right there. Speak of Dave for Days. Good start, good start. He's doing like a crafted only challenge, which admittedly looks funner than I thought it would be, or more fun. Funner's not a word, right? But I'm usually not into like those type of challenges where you like just make it harder for yourself intentionally. Like the appeal for me from hardcore from the jump was just like a reason to play characters with finesse, follow the right weapon progression, no auction house, no trading. But I will say it looks pretty damn fun, what they're doing. What props are you gonna go? Maybe just skinning herb, just something for raw gold. No, actually, you know what? I think I will do professions just for the content. Let me see. Could go tailoring for Shadow Wave. We did it already. We know how it works now. Yeah, we could do that. Let's go enchant. Let's go. Tailoring. You guys have any ideas? We can go tailoring enchanting the classic. The old tactical. Yo, this guy's going crazy in the chat. Sorry about that, folks. Let's put him in timeout. Not gonna full out ban him yet. He might just be hammered right now. Take a lap, brother. Take a lap. Drink some water. Congrats on Dunk 55 more to go. Yo, Hamster Wheel Gaming, my man. Good to see you. How's the new whip treating you, man? Hey, Ben, you playing on White Man server, man? I heard a rumor you're playing on White Man. Little birdie told me that Hampshire was playing White Man. Why under the lock for TBC? I need an undead one. I don't have an undead one right now. Just to work. Tailoring skinning? True. You do need some skins too for the Shadow Weave set. Yeah, tailoring skinning sounds good. I wouldn't even bother with the wands. I'll just buy the vendor one at 16. What would your undead lock? Oh, yo, you just gave me a great idea. We could get the professions we need for TBC, right? We should go skinning leatherworking, right? Oh, big brain. That chat is huge right now. Yeah, we should go skinning leatherworking. That way we won't have to worry about it later. But wait, I'm playing this in the arena. I don't need leatherworking. Never mind. I'm coming full circle here. I don't need leatherworking. I mean, maybe I will to raid to get some gear initially. What do you guys think? I mean, enchanting JC is what you need for PvP and TBC, but... NG solved PvP and TBC. No, true though. True, Parla. True. Yo, good to see you, Parla, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, NG is not... I mean, for PvP, World PvP, I'm going to be playing on a PvE server, likely, but, like, NG is just good in TBC. The goggles are apparently, like, tier 5 equivalent, and they're just, like, solid. So, you could go NG, too. But NG's kind of tough to do solo in hardcore. We'll save your life, though, with target dummies. Think about it. Alright, let's go to Samuel's Remains. Maybe you turn this quest in first, though, and I think it gives you a follow-up that goes over by Samuel's Remains, if I remember correctly. It's pretty foggy. Let's try. NG would also be helpful in hardcore, whereas leatherworking has nothing for you. You're not wrong. Leveling leatherworking in TBC, though, is an absolute nightmare. It took me, like, a whole week. Like maybe, like, 3 days or something, 4 days. The cast times are huge, and it just takes forever to level it up. Also, skinning leatherworking seems kind of easy to level. But yeah, it doesn't keep you alive at all. Target dummies might be better. Bombs. Yeah, we might go NG mining. Okay, we're 4. Vendor.
I have exactly what you need. Our time will come.
What is it?
There's a weakness. Nope. Alright, it didn't give me a follow-up. Or did it? Oh, it did give me a follow-up, so that was big brain. We did the padding, the questing correctly, right? Armbands, and then Samuel's Remains. Nice. Yo, YOLO, good to see you, man.
Fresh meat.
I'm getting my entire Nether Strike set for Ellie Shaman on Phoenix. She's just talking about a grind to get leatherworking at 375 to everything for that set. Yup. Leatherworking takes a hot minute. And all the skins are really expensive too. I think it cost me like 2k. Or maybe 2-3k to level up leatherworking on Endless. And like 4 days of just sitting there casting crafts. NG is really fun, you're right. Did you reach max level with the Paladin Warrior Duo? Nah, man, we died in BFD. Should buy some extra water at some point. Anyone know if they have paid race change? I don't think so. Actually, my imp regen a little bit. So they have 71 health, and And this is 40 plus. So it's 1 HP from killing them. My little wombo combo. That's unfortunate. Okay. It's okay, the imp will get him though. You should. So 1 imp shot. So all it is corruption, immolate, 1 imp shot. Not gonna ignore everything. Just 1 imp shot, that's it. Pop him 1 time, that's it. One imp shot. We'll splurge 2 imp shots. How many tunes have you finished in Hardcore Classic? 2. Ooh, yikes. That guy's got fireballs too. Should I be concerned? Let me outrange him. There's on my imp. Let me let my imp regen. It's a big fireball. It doesn't hit very much though. Maybe we're fine. Yeah, I think we're good. Not dying in the starting zone. Cannibalize here. Our first cannibalize. The first corpse we're eating is an undead, man. You love to see it. Here we go. Nom 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 nom. Just want to let you know, man, your streams have made lockdowns more enjoyable. Thanks, Mark Shepard. Appreciate it, man. Good to have you here in the chat. Undead or orc for TBC, you think? It really just depends on the comp. It depends on the comp, and it depends on how much flexibility you want to have with your character. If you want to be able to play different things, play double DPS, play heal DPS, if you want to play terrain comp, it depends which... Like, so for example... the lack of War Stomp on Druid really sucks. The Night Elf Druids are hating life because they don't have War Stomp, right? But they get to play with a Gnome Warrior as opposed to like an Orc Warrior or something, so they get the advantage in the mirror, and they get much more of an advantage in a lot of matchups because they get to play with an Orc. So it's all based on the comp. Even if your racial is worse, kinda, it could be better because it's based on who you want to play with. Okay, we have all the armbands. Let's go get that guy's corpse. We're chilling. People sleep on Curse of Weakness in these lower levels. It reduces mob DPS by 50 to 80%. They just die so fast, though. That's the thing. They only like melee you like 3 times. But that's interesting you say that. I could try it. What add-on is that for your HP MP? Just the exclamation point UI into the chat, my friend.
What is it? Farewell. Watch your back.
Okay. Oh, we didn't do the quest to get the guy's remains, did we? It's okay, it's okay.
What do you require?
Oh, don't vendor the water. Definitely not.
Beware.
Definitely keeping the water. With the little clutch sip-sips. So Samuel's remains buried. We'll do that last. Plus the red messengers that killed the Mevin Corvo guy. Okay. With Curse of Weakness, you can dot multiple mobs and take 3-4 down at the same time. Thing is, you don't have mana to take 3-4 at the same time, though. And pushback. Pushback is the main thing. Maybe it's not even mana, it's just like you can't deal with the pushback if it becomes like less efficient. There's 2 mobs. Okay, where's this dude? Is it this guy? Mevin Korgel. Oh, he's dead. Okay, we'll just kill some stuff for a second. One aim shot, that's all we need. Move on to the next. Okay, we'll turn the imp off, passively regen. Just melee for a little bit. You can go for a little sip sip. He's up again. One more tick of mana. What's the best partner for a druid in twos? Really, so many ways you can go. You can literally play with anybody if you play druid. There's certain classes that just give you that freedom. You can play with anybody. Literally, there's not one class that doesn't pair well with a druid. You can play anything to like a pretty high rating in twos with a druid. Only thing that'd be the most clunky would probably be mage. You don't really see like druid mage for some reason. I don't know, maybe it's a cyclone and polymorph share seem DR. I'm not even sure if they do, but it's like the one you don't see. But everything else you do, you can see it. But the best, like, is probably Rogue Druid. That's the rumblings on the server. People think Rogue Druid is insane, and it is. Warrior's already a class. I mean, Druid, Rogue's already a class and a half, and Druid is insane too. So. Duo? No, this is solo, man. I haven't had just a chill solo stream with you guys, just talking to you guys, full focus, in a long time, in months. It kind of feels good. Just you guys talking. We're just talking. I've done Rest of Druid Frost Mage before. It was fun for me, but we burned through mana quickly. Gotcha. It is kind of cool that the Druid can give the Mage another Evocate kind of with Innervate. That's pretty nasty. I like that, but don't really see it much. Alright, we got the dude's skull. Let's go turn it in, and we're done with the starting zone, boys. Been watching your streams for ages, but haven't been able to contribute. Feel guilty with all the hours you've kept us busy. Keep up the good work.
Been watching your streams for ages, but haven't ever contributed. Feel guilty with all the hours you have kept us busy. Keep up the good work.
Hey, man, I really appreciate that, Mark. Thanks for keeping the dream alive. Is 2 of the same class ever good in Arena? You'll see double mages, double rogues. Both those classes are insane. Pairing them up, you can. I don't think you can reach like the tippity top level, but it's probably like super duper fun, fast games. You can probably get pretty far.
This had better be good.
We gotta plant this dude's body in the graveyard. Those are the ones you see the most, though. Double rogue and double mage. I don't know if there's another one. Maybe you could go Shadow Priest, Disc Priest. Nah, that sounds so bad. Next HC Cup. I'm not sure. It's TBD, man. It's probably gonna. We have to see what the information about TBC is gonna be looking like before we can do another one. If it's the type of thing where they say, okay, TBC's coming, guys, it's gonna be here in 6 months, then we have plenty of time to do maybe 1-2 cups.
What is it?
That better be good.
Tap Bolt. Yo, love to see it. Do we get another rank Firebolt too, I think? That might be at 8.
Victory for
Very nice. Got tap. We're chilling, dude. Tap is huge. Now it becomes kind of in this weird gray area where like rank 2 Bolt is kind of like better just with your A lot of times you don't overkill the mobs as much if you're just killing one thing. How fast do you think you can get this guy to 60? A couple weeks. I'm new here. Have you ever completed 160 hardcore? Hey, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I have. I've completed on a rogue and a warrior. Welcome, Limber. Warlock Pally in 2s. I played one. It's pretty bad. The Pally can't contribute in any way, like towards CC or anything. Warlock can't really kill anything by itself, too. I mean, it can if it's out in the open and there's no running, right? You can trade pretty good. But if stuff has the ability to heal and run around pillars, you need like some supplemental DPS or control in order to like get kills on a Warlock. So Pally, you're just kind of sitting there with your dick in your hand, triple dotting everything as a warrior. You have no MS effect as well. Paladin's just gonna get outclassed in terms of value compared to like a priest or a druid. Paladin has no offensive dispel. It's pretty weak. Druid Paliantus. Seems like it'd be. I actually don't know. I've never really seen any. How would you build it? Let's go here real quick. Let's go left. But Ooze Beep, that was a dream come true watching you both for a long time. Hell yeah, he's a nice guy. What's up, JM? Does this mean you settled on lock over 100 for TBC main? Most likely, yeah. I don't think there's any world where I go Hunter main. And I hate to say it, because I do love Hunter class fantasy and all that. It like kind of pains me to say it. They're just not personally where I would want them to be to like main them. Which is funny because it's going to be like the flavor of the month. A lot of people are going to be playing them. But a lot of people are going to not like have practiced on like, you know, PTRs and arena realms and might have like a different expectation in reality. And they do pump, man. They like, if you really care about PvE and you're not really too interested in the arena and you want to be top DPS, go Hunter, yeah. Hold on. So rank 2 Shadow Bolt is juicy, but it costs a lot of mana. Oh, I have tap now, that's right. Okay. So we can tap and cannibalize too. That's our little value loop right now. Let's tap like a lot. Let's try this. I don't really play on dead. This might be actually really cool. Let's tap a lot, bro. Let's get down to like this. That might be too much. You want to tap so that you get up to like almost full, but not quite full. Yeah, I fucked up. So maybe I'll only tap up to like 60% mana and then use Cannibalize. Cannibalize is nice in the arena though. You might think it's useless. It's very useful. It's funny, this does feel kind of worse than dotting. Let's compare. Because with dotting, you can get your mana back too. Like, you just put the dots up on 2 things and you're just regenning. Let's compare the difference. Let's see. More dangerous though. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. I forgot it's fucking hardcore. That guy's running, thank goodness, yeah. Please run. 8%. Please kill him, imp. Okay. Woo! Alright, we're playing hardcore, I forgot. Okay. Can't be fucking around, actually. Can't be fucking around on hardcore, pulling 2 mobs outside the starting zone. Half health. Alrighty then. Yo, what's up, Alex? Man, it's been a minute. Yo, good to see you. Yeah, I've been dying a lot on the hardcore characters. Been doing some TBC arena, man. You still thinking of coming back for TBC? Hey, I'm doing good, Sec. How are you, man? Okay, we need some pumpkins. 9 more pumpkins. Farmer Saladin, rare spawn. Where's he at? Level 8. Let me mark him. Ooh, is this guy tough? Does he do anything? Any thoughts on doing 60 to 70 speedruns? Like when the time comes, like when TBC's out? For sure, yeah. I don't know if people have like amazing routes. I know Tactics is working on right now, on one right now. You can kind of just copy his. Oh wait, I should probably kill this guy. He's a rare spawn. Let's not pull the scary guy with another mob. Let's see here. So if we're trying to like do maximum value against some kind of mob, Whoops. Max value. Probably have to get some value out of the imp health pool, right? There's also this dude patting around. In your opinion, why can't you hit max level in duos? Do you get overconfident? Yeah, like, you know, you do. You get overconfident, you want to do spicy stuff, you know, you're with your friend, you're a little distracted too. I don't know. Duos are, it's hard to quantify. Anybody who's done duos will tell you though, it's kind of like low-key harder. Because hardcore's kind of a battle against yourself, you know, and like your own greed, and I think a lot of people feel that way. Why bother playing when how bad it is being run, how easy it is? Yeah. Oh, you're playing on the rat server, Dimitri? Alright, let's get a little value from the imp pool. Let's see. We'll throw a corruption on him. It takes every 3 seconds, so it's not gonna pull right off the imp immediately. And we'll do the old triangle. The old triangle trap. Getting good value out of the imp health pool. He's about to die though. Okay, we got it. Nice, perfect, dude. Perfect. Carquad taking the L just long enough. No green though. Farmer's shovel, 68 copper. That's a find though. Take some armor, sure. Sure, we'll take some armor. We need pumpkins too. Why did Graves go full emo after dying yesterday? I think it was a rough death clip for him. I went back and watched his perspective on it. He didn't lay on hands. He didn't bubble. He drowned. Didn't freedom. Didn't dispel. It's all good though. Like honestly, when you're a healer in a hardcore dungeon, it's definitely probably the most stressful role. I don't blame him. You think TBC has nowhere near the hype as Classic did? Yeah, we'll see. I mean, Classic had much more of a... Like, the thing is, TBC isn't even announced yet, right? So it's hard to say, man. Like, once they announce TBC, we'll see what happens. Like, is there any world where that same energy and passion that came through with Classic and all the content creators coming out of the woodwork, making guides and videos and all this, we'll see if that happens for TBC. Classic had a huge runway and a big story to, like, capitalize off of with the NOS story and everything. At the same time, legacy servers now have, there's like a precedent there. People have heard about it. Maybe the marketing is more like, the awareness is there now. I have no idea. TBC is super fun though, man. I'm excited for it. If there is hype, it'll last 1 week, maybe a month, and TBC will die. We'll see, man. I hope it doesn't die. I want to try to build out the arena side of it. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but try to build a community there, tournaments, prize pools. Countdown to TBC podcast has been up and getting me hype. Oh yeah, my man Josh Corbett. Will you do arena and TBC cargoes now that you got a taste of it? 100%, man. It's the thing I'm most excited about, Sec. That's why I'm leveling this guy for the arena. It's super fun. And like I said before, I said it before, I'll say it again. Like, it's nice, you know, as a classic player, as a legacy server player, legacy Andy, you know, you always have to stick up for classic, you know. People think that the raids are dog shit easy and it's a joke, maybe not worth your time, or the PvP is easy and it's not balanced, and it's, you know, people say all types of stuff, but it's because it's a static game, kind of like, it's because there's no, like, dynamic PvP type templated. My point is, it's nice being able to have that, finally, and to say, like, hey, look, there's this high skill, you know, fast-paced PvP, intense PvP on the legacy side of things, like an esports type option there, which should, like, I don't know, not to say you always want to care what other people think, but we just legitimize this hobby of ours a bit more, you know, in a lot of people's eyes. Okay, my imp's dead. I have to run here, actually. Not get dazed. I have no potion, do I? Keep forgetting I'm playing hardcore. No potion. Should be fine. Okay, we can kill this guy if he's... Nah. Didn't make the imp. TBC took out most of the sandbox elements from vanilla. If you play private servers, you'd know, chat. Sandbox elements. So we're just in a different world now, though, right? Like, hardcore is putting the sandbox in the MMO. Like, yeah, that sandbox, in terms of, like, organic sandbox, is, like, pretty much dead, man. That's been long gone. Like, people play the game and interact with the game differently now. Like, there's no more anonymity. There's no more... With the other faction, right? Everybody's one Discord DM away. It's just a different animal, man. Like, that like, natural sandbox, like, feel of an MMO is, like, gone. But you have stuff like hardcore, which kind of, like, artificially creates a new meta. But, I mean, TBC Arena is just fun, dude. It's just a fun game. Like, just a fun game. Takes skill. Takes finesse. It's fun to play, fun to watch, I think. Maybe not that fun to watch, but definitely fun to play. And Arena alone will open, like, it's just basically timeless content. It's PvP, right? PvP is timeless. TBC only lasts maybe a month or two, doesn't have longevity. Yeah, one way to find out, right? We'll see what happens when we get there. I hope eventually we can get some kind of like seasonal WoW, right? Where you have like, you know, new freshes happening. It's like almost like there's a leaderboard and it's seasonal. Every quarter there's a new server. People go hard. Something like that would be cool. All right, I am done here or what? Yeah, we're done here. Probably done here a while ago. Do you think there's a slight chance Blizzard would introduce hardcore on fresh classic servers? I got DM'd by somebody a while ago who basically... I never took it too seriously, to be honest. I even said there was only a 0.001% chance, saying that basically Blizzard was working on him. I took it with a grain of salt. It's just a stranger over the internet. Seemed credible at the time. It's somebody who's like helped me out in the past. I doubt it'll happen. Would have to come. It would have to get a lot more like just a lot more of a player base than interest.
Forsaken.
Trust me, I think hardcore is kind of like the new normal for me in a certain extent, though. Like, hardcore works so well with classic WoW. It checks all the boxes. It's still, I mean, you've heard it a million times. I don't want to waste your time here, but it really works so well in this world. And I think it'd be worth a server or something, but Duo's dead, Nerix. You think there's a possibility of esports in TBC? Yeah, we'll have to see. Ultimately, it has to be exciting casters and personalities that are commentating it, and like the community of PvP has to be accessible. That's a big thing. There's massive barriers to entry to PvPing in TBC. Like, nobody can just like get started. There's all these macros and weird add-ons you have to download. It would have to be like welcoming, accessible, fun to watch, fun to play. Have to be, and WoW has never really been able to do that in the past, right? Has Arena really caught on? Like, would you consider like even retail Arena like an actual like legitimate esport? A lot of people would not. It never really got to that level. There's games like CS:GO, Dota, things like that. And one of the main pain points with it was that the viewership experience, it was confusing. It was like a whirlwind of colors and pixels, and it's hard to understand what's even happening, and the games like move too fast and stuff, and the big plays are like just absorbed in this whirlwind of colors, and the casters can't really point it out. And there's people that watch the arenas for sure, but it never reached that like mainstream esports popularity. Yo, Tactics, good to see you, my friend. Yeah, new hardcore.
What is it?
Embrace
the shadow.
I thought balance was the main problem in Arena being an official esport. Esports WoW needs a huge UI upgrade, but recently, like, have you checked in with some of the retail arenas and stuff? I feel like they have come a long way with the UI. They've cleaned it up and made it look a lot more minimalist. Even with just the way the health bars look, the trinket, like whatever. I think the Gladius shit is built into retail WoW, I think. That's what it looks like, at least.
It better be good. You are of death. Trust no one.
WoW community has ripped out all the fun of the game, trying to be 100% efficient. You guys wanted your childhood nostalgia. A lot of people didn't want that, though. Not necessarily. I didn't want my childhood nostalgia. I mean, that's a small piece of it, the nostalgia, but I really never understood that argument, man. To be honest with you, like people just want to be good at things. When people are passionate about things and people like something, they want to be the best, or they want to be good at it, right? They want to do research. They want to take it seriously and treat it like a craft or something. If you do something completely lackadaisically, you don't give a fuck about it, then I don't know. You see what I'm saying? Like, people just care. So, like, it's almost like it's not what you say, it's how you say it, right? So if you do that and you try hard, but you have a really bad mentality on it, like you're putting down others, you're making them feel like shit for playing the game in a different way. That's another story, right? But trying to be efficient and like good and competitive, I see no issue with that. That's just that shows that you have that human spark within you, right? That's the human condition right there. Like, you wanna, you care, you have that itch to like perform and do well.
Embrace the shadow.
But yeah, if you're a dick, like, just, you know, don't be a dick, right? Just be respectful to other people. They want to play in other ways. All right, this music is monk ass.
What is it?
Did the 40+ paladin live? Yeah, I still have him. He's like 49 at the moment. Is this in the basement? Fields of Grief. I don't think so, right? Oh, it is. Okay, yeah, maybe there's some RP ready like dies or something, right? Which class is the most difficult to hardcore? Warrior. Yeah, for me, I mean, the classic experience wasn't the failure in my mind. I had a lot of fun, met a lot of great people. There's things that definitely could have been better. There's some horrible missed opportunities, I would say, for sure. There are some things that definitely like limited its success a bit, I would say. Like, a lot of servers just evolved in like really bad ways. The faction balance got worse, not better. Stuff like multi-boxing, the layering, all this, but some of that stuff's gone now. I don't know, man. I love this game. I love this community. I appreciate you guys. You know, World of Warcraft is awesome, man. I'm just glad, like, you know, you can wake up every morning, go to Twitch, see your friends, you know, playing the game and on different characters, get together, do dungeons, do arenas. There's so many ways to enjoy the game. Some people are into different slices of it. Some people are really into PvP, really into raiding, really into speed running. Some people are really into hardcore. Some people are really into, you know, there's other things too, right? All right, putting the music back on. Let's see. So this is overwhelming me. Tears Fall. I don't know the routing here in Tears Fall. I guess we'll do Grave Robbers. Should I get some Ice Cold? I got 10 refreshing spring waters, though. Maybe that's fine. What you guys, any Tears Fall experts here? You go clockwise, or? That said, I respect Hargo's style greatly. Instead of reducing difficulty, he increases it with the set rules. Either way, it's enjoyable as long as you don't go extreme. I mean, yeah, just don't be a dick, right? Just be respectful to other people. But, like, if you want my 2 cents, if anybody cares, I mean, trying hard at something is not bad. Would you rather people just, like, not care about anything and just, like, lackadaisically go about playing the game with no regard to, like, how talents work? Like, you literally just pull up your talent calculator and you're just creating a Picasso masterpiece, putting them in everything? Oh man, it's cool. People like to experiment. They like to theory craft. They like to tweak the game, get the most out of it. No. Your pet name is as close as your name is I've seen. True. We got the KAR. That's true. That's actually pretty sick. Yo, Yellow Tonka, I saw you on Endless, man. If you ever want to run some games sometime, man, I'm down. You going UD Rogue? So what's your issue with Warcraft logs, Alex? What's the issue with it? Because like, you know, it's like people that are into Warcraft logs, they really enjoy raiding and like speedrunning. I personally don't. Like, I can get into it for, oh, yo, check that out. We got a swiftness spot. Sick, dude. I might go alchemy now. Nah. I mean, on Warlock, that's really good. Swiftness spot's insane on Warlock. But if they didn't have Warcraft logs, the raiding scene would be a lot less interesting, in my opinion. People would just raid, but people wouldn't care about like really putting their best foot forward. There'd be a lot more people just getting carried through. There wouldn't be really any way to like adjust, like, and see what's going wrong and to troubleshoot like a dysfunctional raid. You can actually see the buffs and who's coming to play. But then it goes back to the mentality. If you use Warcraft logs and use that as like some way to be a dick to other people or disrespect other people or say like, hey, you're a shitter or something like that, yeah, there's a bad mentality about it as well. But the existence of Warcraft logs creates a whole nother like competitive just side of the game. It may not be my cup of tea, but some people really enjoy it. Completely ruins the game. It's like a cancer, like gear score, like linking achievements. That's what the game was. We just raided. So you want people to just raid without them, right? To just raid without that. Without Warcraft logs and all that. I mean, you can, right? But you're saying people don't? I mean, a lot of people don't log, do they? You still can. All I'm saying is that, like, the existence of that tool of Warcraft logs, like, allows for a community to exist of people who like care about that stuff, and like it allows the theory crafting community and the raiding community to like sink their teeth into something and try to improve continuously, right? Because you can only kill the boss so many times. You're gonna get bored of it if there's no way to like improve. Killing the boss isn't enough, right? Like, you have to either make it a speed run or do something about it, or else the content becomes old and nobody touches it. It becomes stale. It's just like, you know, playing Zelda Ocarina of Time or Super Mario 64 or something like that. Like, if there wasn't any speed run aspect to it, if there wasn't any of that, would people still play? You know, oh shit. Hold on. Need the bump. That guy's dead. 40%. Come on, buddy. Come on, Karkwa. Okay. Gotta be careful out here, man. But if you let it continue, it will literally become a staple of the game. Vanilla will literally be a logging game. As opposed to what? Like a game of discovery and adventure and all that. My thing is with a game that's this old, it's hard for that to ever be that again. You can't really like have a game that's, you know, 16 years old or however old it is now to be like a game of discovery and adventure. It's about mastery now, not discovery. And you can still have that sense of discovery and adventure by creating an artificial meta that you create, like you spearhead, right? Like, so if you want to create a raiding scene with no world buffs, no logging, and make it competitive, make it spicy, create content with a capital K, you can go out and spearhead that and say, here's the rule set. We're going to get sponsors. We're going to get people that care about this. We're going to build a community around it and truly treat the game like a sandbox, similar to what we did with hardcore with the leveling scene. You know, nobody would be watching this if I was just leveling normally. You know, we have to add an additional spice or rule set. I think we're missing the point, man. I'm saying, imagine vanilla cyclers in a few cycles it will be worse. Well, you always have hardcore, man. No matter how bad the Blizzard meta gets, if they do something horrible, you know, they put in like fairy dragon transmog or whatever that thing was. You always have hardcore, and you know, you always have private too, right? You can always go private. I think our tunes on classical will transfer to TBC. Yes, they will. We should make a hardcore rating community instead of Death League. It's more centered around the rules we were just laying out. Yeah, I mean, I would say call it something else other than hardcore, so it doesn't get like watered down. Like, so the spirit of it's like hardcore is a leveling challenge, or I don't know. It's whatever you guys want to do, man. It's your community just as much as it is mine. We built it out together over the last year. I'm down. Community wants to make hardcore rating a thing. Let's go. Are you gonna play Drain Tank build? Yes, sir. Yes, we are. Drain Tank, just the good old classic Drain Tank using the Sucky. Probably starting from 24. We'll probably go Void till 24, and then go Sucky. I need to not pull 2 of these. I don't know what I'm doing. These guys are kind of strong, aren't they? I need to pull 1 at a time. I'm level like 6. I can't be killing 2 things, and I'm about to pull another one. Yo, this is so scary, man. No fear. I need to be scared. I need to be careful at least till 8, you know. And we pulled another one. Yikes, bro. Imps on that one. Thankfully, he's a little bit of mana to actually. Thank God he had a little bit of mana. Karkwas taking the L first right here. If he didn't have mana, we might have died there. It's possible. Would have been close. Hit just enough to attack him. We just need to survive till 8, then we get fear and we're chilling. But we do not have fear at this point. There's a guild on my server that still takes 2 days to clear BWO. They don't pick through the logs. Yeah, it's all good. Let's just move past it. Let's agree to disagree, right? I'm just glad. Can we all agree? Most of you like hardcore if you're watching this, right? We always have hardcore. If you dislike the meta, if you don't like what Blizzard's doing with the game, you can take the meta into your own hands. It doesn't have to be hardcore. It can be anything you want to start. You know, you just have to be a champion of it and go out there and make it happen. But it's like, for me, that's kind of like one of the reasons why we made this thing, right? Like, was kind of feeling burned out of the rating meta and missed kind of the way we played back in the day. Kind of what you're saying, Alex, like how we played back in the day. You can align the incentives so that you still play like you did back in the day, but it's not purely just for like the RP of it. It's not purely for the memes. Like, there's some kind of competitive aspect to it. Would you play this guy in TBC even if there's a fresh? I'm going to probably play fresh, but I'll go back to this guy after I hit 70 on the fresh and level him up. I'd like to have 3 warlocks, ideally. 1 orc for, like, you know, running DPL and stuff. And then 2 undeads would be ideal. We'll see if we make this happen. There's a chance we die. True. Yo, Cap, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, buddy. When do you think TBC will be released? If I just, like, gun to my head, if I had to shoot from the hip right now, TBC released summer. Beta leading up to summer. Like, early summer, ideally, right? Probably like 3-4 months of beta. Early summer, it's out. I probably won't get a beta invite. Not expecting one. Didn't get one for the last one. We'll see. I don't have any sick Blizzard connects or anything like that. I met Omar and a few of the people back there. I don't think Omar's on the project anymore, though. Using hardcore to level up characters for BC is too smart. Yeah, as long as we don't die, right? Why do you need a 3rd warlock? You don't necessarily need 3. You need 2. I really want 2. 2. But in the small chance I don't play a fresh, or if there is no fresh, then we'll have 2 Warlocks locked and loaded, good to go, level 60, ready to get up to 70, right? We have the Orc one on Scarum, and we'll have this one as well. Again, I think the odds are on having a fresh or 2. You enjoy leveling Horde more than Ally? It goes back and forth, man. I'm sick of Ally right now, though, I'll tell you. I'm actually pretty sick of the Ally zones right now. It'll come back. Like, in the one zone I'll never get sick of, I swear to God, I'll never get sick of it. I've never reached the point where I've gotten sick of it, is Westfall. Westfall is, like, truly, like, a zone immune from burnout to me. That zone, like, it almost brings a tear to my eye, honestly. Being in Westfall. I can get sick of the Barons and stuff, too, a little bit, but... Westfall? It's the music, man. It's the atmosphere. It's honestly, it's everything about that zone. It's just, it's all of it, man. It's just, it's amazing. The quests aren't anything too special. I mean, they're just, it's more nostalgia, I guess, more than anything. I don't think it's the greatest zone in terms of how fun the quests are and stuff, but... see the point of playing TBC Arena over playing retail current arena. Well, yeah, for competitive players, I don't know. But for me, I feel so far removed from the community, the look and feel of retail, I don't understand it. I like that there's people that are generally older who play these games too, that like had a similar life experience as me, that, you know, grew up playing TBC and Classic. I like how it feels a little bit slower. Like Ozzy said, he plays all the expansions, right? And he says it just feels like that classic arena finesse with DRs, that you're just playing clean, playing smart. It's not as... it's almost a little bit more rock, paper, scissory than retail arena. But for me, the number one thing, because for me to talk about like how retail is like the game features of retail, or how it works, or what the meta is, would be stupid. I don't understand retail at all. But for me, the art style just like takes the wind out of my sails. The art style, the look and feel, the atmosphere. TBC is cohesive. It's like space, it's cosmic, it's Outlands. You know, it's definitely not that classic Tolkien medieval high fantasy, for sure. Even vanilla WoW isn't totally that. But at least it makes sense. It's cohesive, like... Ajar was always my favorite, and vanilla is super underutilized but so pretty. Yeah, it's a beautiful zone as well. Absolutely, man. Sweater weather. It's just a normal 1 to 60? No, this is hardcore. I'm gonna try to do it on hardcore. I don't think I should. I don't think I'm gonna die on Warlock. I'll play it safe, and we'll just, you know, we'll just talk every day. Talk about life. I feel like we've done enough stupid stuff for a little bit. Can we talk about Gray's drowning? Yeah, man, he feels terrible about it, though. But we're gonna sticky glue, or not sticky glue, sorry. What is it, slumber sand? Do you do the lead quest on hardcore like Arathi? Nah, you probably wouldn't touch those. Strong guard. You might do like, you could do like maybe one of them or something. You could probably try to push the envelope and take out Marez Cal or something, but anything more than that is pretty stupid on all classes, I think. When TBC comes, will we still be able to play vanilla? If I was a betting man, how much would you bet, guys, that that there will be TBC fresh, or would you not take that bet? If there was some kind of like bet going, I'd put $100 on there being classic servers, man. I think there will be our classic fresh. Sorry, they teased at it on the poll. They're definitely thinking about it. It's on the radar. Basically, I think the odds are stacked in favor of there being Classic Fresh as well at some point in time. Like, the community as a whole wasn't really thinking about Classic Fresh. We were just thinking about, are we going to still be able to play Classic, let alone a Classic Fresh? Blizzard came out of left field with that poll saying, you know, would you play Classic Fresh? If so, how much would you play? Would you play it more than TBC? They asked like 5 questions about it. So... Okay. Might be in trouble, might be in trouble. No potions. Get him, Imp. Imp's out of mana. I need to run, I need to run, I need to run, I need to run, I need to run. Imp needs to attack the high health one too. Yo, I think that there's some kind of grace period in these low level zones that allow you to run away. I shouldn't be able to run away from this. I don't think so, at least. Okay, one's dead. Like, if I was in Durotar, I might have died here. I don't know. I feel like the mobs in Durotar will chase you down. There's boars and stuff. Something about this undead zone. There's a lot of forgiveness out here. Alright, 3 out of 5 blood. What's your opinion on how they release TBC speaking gold caps? I don't think they're going to do a damn thing. There's going to be unlimited gold caps, unlimited everything. And I feel them on why they wouldn't, because there's kind of no point. People are so sweaty nowadays. They'll just create another account, put it into items, whatever. Blizzard might be in the perception of like, alright, you guys just want straight up TBC servers? You want to carry your characters over and inherit all the baggage from, you know, the layering and the multi-boxing and all that? Here you go. Here you go, community. Here you go. Here you go. Somebody named Zug for Days just messaged me Fresh Tuesday. There's no chance that's Grace for Days, right? Did they die? Did Grace die? Yeah, I think... I mean, I won't be too phased by the meta of, the meta, like, created as a result of, like, just taking all that gold into TBC, just because I do think I'm going to be living on the arena side of things more. It's going to affect the people who care about rating and progressing through content the most. Okay, we have another thing on us. Get the imp on him. I cannot wait to get Fear. We're going to be so much safer with Fear, man. Imp's not even attacking anymore. But, I don't know, is it a think you do but you don't type thing? Truly, for those of you who have, like, characters, you're actively rating max, you're working hard on your characters. Like, what are your thoughts on this, man? Like, is there any part of you that thinks it would be kind of worse having just being able to roll right into TBC and just not even, like, you are just going to absolutely meat grinder the content, man. It might not even be content at that point. If you have unlimited gold, instant flying mount, instant all BOEs, instant full consume. You can actually buy rep, by the way, to literally get honored or revered with everything. You just have to buy these keys and you open these little bubbles and get rep. I don't know if they're going to be in the game on launch, but that's one thing people don't... I learned that recently from a TBC big brain named Raflik, that he showed me this trick. There's these little bubbles in Netherstorm. You can go to the bubble, you open it with the key, and it gives you like 500 rep of any rep that you can... Any rep. It's like a random rep. You can, you know, the worst one you get is Sporgar, but you can get all the main ones. Cenarian. Those are BOE, those keys. So, I don't know. If you're a PvPer, it doesn't matter. You're chilling. You're just trying to get people into the arena. You're waiting for Season 1. But if you care about PvE side of things... But like I said, what do we always say? You always have hardcore. If the meta gets scuffed, if the meta gets too sweaty, something happens... You always have hardcore. We can bring hardcore into TBC, and it'll be super fun. Just as fun as it is right here. New talents, new class combinations, new leveling zones... New quest rewards. We'll see. Yeah, like I want to carry my hunter over, but I don't want to deal with the fact that everyone has been farming hundreds of thousands of gold under mage. I will go 60 to 70. My girlfriend will never join. She hates the leveling part. Yeah. Either way, though, man, we're talking a lot of shit. TBC is going to be super fun. I can't wait to go through it with you guys. They'll give us another chance. The dream isn't dead yet, right? If there was no TBC coming, our dream might be reaching close to its, I don't know. Like, we will have peaked, right? People will still play Classic and stuff, but like the peak... Oh, another pouch? And a Swiftness pot recipe? It's kind of a blessed one, man. You see what I'm saying, though? Like, if Max is out, then they're just going to do another vanilla cycle. Maybe not be the hype. That energy might come back again. Like, the dream is not dead yet. It's going to be fun, man. I have a little bit of those butterflies, you know, I was feeling about, you know, when Classic was coming, thinking that TBC could be here. TBC launch on PvP streamer server is going to be stupid. I mean, who am I? But PvE is the way to go, man. Even if I wasn't a streamer, I swear. I swear. World PvP is just... It doesn't hit the same for me anymore, man. Everybody's walking around in PvE spec anyway, like they're raiding, people have different gear levels. Like, ganking somebody out in the world brings me, like, zero enjoyment. I don't know. Maybe it did back in the day, like, it's like, literally zero impact. Just, like, picking on somebody out in the world or something. Like, because the classes aren't even super balanced for 1v1, right? So, like, great, I'm an SO Warlock, I just killed a hunter, like, phenomenal. Amazing. He had no chance. Or like, it just, the interest has waned a lot on the world PvP side for me. I want a fair fight in the arena with good players, with, you know, or even in a BG or something. Arena partners on PvE here may be a little more limited, no? For sure. No, they definitely could be. But I guess I'm fortunate enough to have just been playing the game for a long enough time to have a bunch of friends to, you know, basically roll on a server with. Okay. Really need fear. No potion. Feeling absolutely terrified. Fear soon though. A couple bars. I might even go back and do a turn in just to get it, like right now. Probably should, huh? New plague. Oh, we only have one quest done though. Grave robbers. We need rot hide grave robbers. Rot hide grave robbers. My questie's not showing them though. Man, I really would like to get fear done before that though. Putrid task. What is this? Let me progress this a little bit and turn in the quest and get 8 and get my fear. I'd like to play TBC and a fresh classic server, but I'm crazy. Yeah, I mean, I love a fresh classic server for sure. It would be a lot of fun. But I'd be lying if I said hardcore hasn't, like, messed with my desire and my burning desire to play classic fresh. Like, hardcore is so nice, man. It really is, like, a fresh experience whenever you want. And it's at your own pace. You can actually, you know, do a controlled fresh with your friends and, you know, get in there and... Because oftentimes, like I said, like, a fresh server, it never really, like, plans out how you thought it would, you know? It's like... Somebody breaks the game, finds some leveling exploit, people play way more than you, it's laggy, there's a queue. Classic Fresh would be sick though. The thing is though, ooh, Lost Soul. This is actually a pretty tough rare, isn't it? I'll try to kill it, but it's... kill it. It's right here. We're at a little fighting area. Sip, sip. There's a limited supply potion cellar on the small path to the side of the Brill Tavern. Is it in Brill? Brill proper, Shepton? Thank you, man. Endless Fresh announced starting second half of February. It's going to be a fast-paced run for Classic Preparation. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll be there. No, I hear you, Black. That is true. It's not the same as an actual Fresh. I guess the appeal for me, like with hardcore Fresh though, is like when you do hardcore, like a Fresh Wednesday type event like we did in the past, it's a Fresh without the stress. I don't know why I get stressed. Maybe you guys don't get stressed when there's a Fresh, but it's like this whirlwind of... It's like an... I can already tell. I'm going to be in the minority on this, so... But I'm stoked for Classic Fresh. I'd play that too also. That'd be fun to get a classic server that doesn't have the software multi-boxing on it, doesn't have the layering on it, doesn't have the dungeon 10-man dungeon meta, doesn't have that BRD jail cell that you sat in for 4 million times. There's other stuff too you can think of. Stay safe said TBC beta in May. There's no way they do that considering there hasn't been any announced yet and we're 3 months away. I mean, like I said, you remember when those leaks came out. I mean, much respect to Stay Safe, you know, I appreciate him, like he's been nice to me. But that's just the Discord, that's just the cropped Discord message. That's the only credibility to that. It's a cropped Discord message, nameless, anonymous, could be anybody in the world. So I never really took that too seriously. What is Classic Fresh? Just a new server. Just they spin up a new classic server, new community, new start, phase 1, back to scratch. Lost Soul again. Okay. So if we turn this play again, we could, it's up again? Instant respawn on it? Didn't even drop a green though, it's not even that worth. Pound for pound, I think Warlock is the best hardcore class. Glad to see you rolling one. Hell yeah, Mel. I'm stoked. I'm taking this guy to TBC if we make it, man. I'm gonna be stepping foot into Blade's Edge Arena with this guy. Pretty good start as far as this run goes. We got a lot of stuff. Swiftness pot recipe. Isn't this free win, guys? Yo, seriously, like real talk, like one's in the chat if you're alive. Is this free win? If I get alchemy right now, Warlock with Swiftness potion is kind of the nuts, man. Thing is, it does nothing for me at TBC. Warlock with like that is so good on the Warlock. And we're undead, so we're gonna go right into that area with all the Swift Thistle. I don't know, man. That's looking pretty juicy. Maybe I go alchemy for a minute, just make some swiftness spots, and then drop it. It's the worst rare in WoW, KW. You can also make 30 pots or something that goes, oh yeah, good call, Tactics. You're still awake, Tactics? It's kind of late for you, isn't it? What is it, like midnight? If you ever wondered why hardcore is so fun, it's because it has an end. Modern service-based games sell you the utopia of infinite progress, the murders of the game outright. That's a really smart statement, actually. There's some truth in it, at least, but whether you agree or disagree with him. Actually, is great because of the replayability. It's so true, man. It's so true. And like, so this one of my friends, his name's Caffeine Injected. He streams on YouTube. I don't think anybody knows him. He's underrated though. He's a nice guy, a good streamer. He streams only on YouTube. He has died probably like 5 times on Warrior. Super frustrated. Finally got there yesterday. Hit 60. And I went back and watched his VOD and watched him hit 60. And he was so happy, man. Like he was so stoked because he had died like 40 plus a couple times. And the first thing he said, he was like, "We did it. We're immortal. We can die now. We can use the AH now." That feeling of like getting to keep your character is actually so sick. Whatever that is, it feels like you feel this relief, you know, because you want to play your character. You want to maybe take it into TBC or something. So like the idea of finishing kind of and like earning some big thing too, like immediately it makes people go, okay, what am I doing next? What arc character am I gonna level next? So he's gonna level like a Pharaoh next. Have you actually finished it too? Yeah, I finished a Warrior and a Rogue. Can I do HC without recording the whole thing? You can, but you won't get verified on the site. Can have content patches and still be epic? It's possible, for sure. The only thing that, like, this is one thing that maybe we can all get on board with. Maybe, just maybe, we can come together for this, or do people disagree? They had to keep upping the ante with the power level of WoW because people wanted to keep playing their characters and get stronger and stronger and stronger until you're one-shotting planets with swords. It's like you're playing Dragon Ball Z, you know? Like, people wanted to continuously get stronger and more impactful with their character towards your, like, every step you take, you're, like, changing the course of the universe, you know? And, like, you can have that content patches, like you said, but, like, there kind of needs to be, like, a reset on power level at some point. There needs to be some hard decision made at some point. Like, unless you just are in love with the retail game right now, then maybe there's no course correction needed in your mind, but... Got that Warlock Fever already at 60 Goopa. I need an undead one for TBC, my friend. Yo, Slaughter, good to see you, man. What inspired you to start hardcore? I mean, not much, man. We pretty much all did it together, guys. It's a bit like just wanted to try Iron Man. I'd heard of Iron Man. Iron Man had been a thing. We tried it out, and immediately it was way more fun than I thought it was going to be doing Iron Man. And then, like, just together with the chat, we started thinking, yo, what if we did this? What if we did this? And, well, actually, that's not true. That wasn't it. We tried to do Iron Man, but we're, like, wrong with the rules of Iron Man. And then the Iron Man people got mad. So then, that's pretty much it, bro. Then it was just hardcore. Like, we thought we were doing Iron Man. We were calling it Iron Man, but apparently, like, that was very disrespectful or something. That's it, man. That was how it started. But, like, I'm saying the evolution of it was just... A lot of people came together and started thinking stuff up, started thinking about it, and... You remember that? Yeah. Why not slay, Hold on. Is this bad? He dip on this guy one at a time. Okay, he's dead. 37. Oh, I need fear so bad. I work on props need for TBC at Cap. You're not wrong. Yeah. That could be the play. Why is your UI like that? No hate or anything? It's just kind of like an RP UI, man. Because you're leveling and it's not like super APM intensive, there's nothing like too insane going on, you can get away with it. Just having a more like immersive UI where you really like feel like you can see the game and appreciate and admire the game and like show off, you know, the game. As opposed to playing like, you know, you're playing like a Bloomberg terminal. Which is objectively better. But it's not like we're doing arenas or anything. Yeah, I used to buy stuff from the AH, exactly. And then you guys, honestly, you guys remember that? I was like so dead set on buying stuff from the AH, but then people in Iron Man were like, no AH, and you guys in the chat were like, no AH, and then like we just kind of got there. It was just super organic how it all came to be, man. It's awesome. You say this is a new fresh server? No, this is Blood Sale. Mr. Solo HC streams, yeah, man. It's been a couple months since I've done a solo stream with you guys, just talking. I'm telling you, I mean, the PvP content is worse. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's gonna appeal to some people for sure, but I don't have like an established PvP brand. I'm not the most amazing PvPer in the world, but at the same time, I'm just enjoying it right now, you know. So.
And you are.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Herbalism Alk, it's right here. We gotta ship this pot recipe. We can change later. Might as well.
Embrace the shadow.
Let's go. So somebody said there's a potion seller here. Is it this trade supplies person? Where's the potion person at in there? General supplies, maybe?
Victory for Sylvanas. I haven't
Here,
got all day.
Oh, could buy some bags, maybe.
I'm listening.
Buy one bag. If we go Alk, we're not going to need Tiger's Eye or Malachite, right? Sell all this. We'll hang on to the linen for bandages, probably. Don't need apples, don't need mushrooms.
Goodbye.
And I need a Warlock trainer bad. It's probably inside a Brill, though, I'm guessing.
This had better be good.
Or inside the tavern. Warlock, yeah.
Our time will come.
Did you guys know this music is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star backwards? Shout out to Chimley. Here it is.
I'm listening.
Agony and fear. A wise man once told me, we are in there like swimwear.
Dark Lady.
Alright, we're getting rank 2 Firebolt as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we do have it.
Beware the living.
Let's get the hell out of here before the music drives us insane. Alright. Agony. Fear. Oh, you'll love to see it. You love to see it. Let's go get our Slumber Sand, which is obtained by doing the Murloc quests. We got some stuff to do here. We are so much safer now. Oh wait, I think I know where the potion vendor's at. He's on this road, isn't he? Yeah, bro. Right here. Yep. Remembered. Oh yeah, somebody just said.
What is it?
Huge, man. Oh, do I get an herb pouch? 12 slot. Do I buy this? Maybe I don't buy this. Earth root. You need earth root. You actually buy earth root. 100%. Not even trolling. Earth root is like what holds you back.
Do not seek
The other ones
death.
I think I can just get. 2 lessers and I have fear. Yeah, we're basically 60, right? Basically, man. You know, if you're a Torn, you can pick this immediately. I'm an undead though. You hate to see it. Earth root because you get the racial. When it's first one, I might just buy the vendor when it's 16. And then we'll get the one from Yishawak line. What happened with the human lock? Oh, they're dead, bro. For a while. Get the herb pouch. I'll go back. I can go back and get it. I just don't have enough money right now. Let's see how hard we're pumping with the rank 2 Firebolts. With Agony. Actually, the Firebolt is so strong that I probably just Shadow Bolt. The Imp's Firebolt's too good. Oh my god, somebody dead already. Like we'll be. Alright. Peace Bloom. Our first herb. How do I get up here? How do I wall jump? Come on. There it is. Chunky Dwarf Duo die. Yeah, they drowned. I didn't drown. My partner's drowned. But we went out swinging in BFD, man. The action cam angle is 6 fuck for streaming. It definitely shows off the world, and I take pride in how the stream looks, man, because it's the best game of all time. We're highlighting it, man. The game looks freaking nice. 9500 bitrate, beyond ultra console commit settings. We got the reshade settings on. Alright, we have, oh man, we can start dotting. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's try this rotation. Alright, so stuff is getting... Super happy with that. Agony just takes too long, man, I swear. Alright, that was horrible. So we're gonna go probably Corruption, Agony, into Fear? Immune to Fear. Okay. I don't know, it feels pretty bad. This is the nature of dots, man. You just like don't get 60% of your dot value. What are you gonna do though? They're immune to fear as well. My imp is just pumping right now. I honestly feel like I'm in so much danger. They're immune to fear. To go back to my guide and look. Corruption's fallen off. Did we get rank 2 Immolate? No, right? Don't buy the herb pouches, you'll do potions instantly anyway. True. I can delay it a little bit. Okay. We need the Murlocs on the coast. I think that's the only reason I'm here. I don't even know why I'm killing these. We're getting Slumber Sand. That's another little safety net item. That'll make me feel less squishy. That should kill him. Okay, I like that. Felt pretty good. Oops. Yeah, Marcus, I know, man. It's really unfortunate. Can definitely fear these Murlocs, though. 100%. The question is, do you want to fear Murlocs? I don't think you do. Too scary. So we need Vilefin Scales, gotcha. Gotta keep looking around, make sure war don't pull. Outrange him. What is this range? What the f... Like 60-yard range, dude. Dude, I am not feeling terribly safe. I think we just killed the Murlocs right on the very edge. For real. We probably don't worry about mana efficiency too. Just don't. It's fine. Is the hardcore cargo or is it just regular level? Is this hardcore? Yeah, this is hardcore. Yeah. I pop in here every time I see something. Like, how do you not get burnt out of doing hardcore stuff? I do, man. I'm playing PvP right now, man. I was just playing PvP a second ago, then I got burnt out of the PvP. It's just how it is. You bounce back and forth. I'm just like you guys, man. I get burned out. Stuff can't always be just as exciting as it always is forever. You know, I've been doing PvP streams every other day. Hey Phil, good to see you, man. I haven't seen you in a while. Is this your first time with hardcore? Not quite, my friend. Not quite. I'm about a year in the hole. Okay, 3 out of 5. Not so bad. Almost done. Resist. Whoops. Any tips for a successful marriage? Oh, man. I mean, this one always came pretty naturally to me, but I noticed some dudes, they don't actually treat their wife as like an actual equal, you know, like it's almost like they have a role, you have a role, and they don't treat them as like a true equal. I mean, that's just basic, right? But that's the start, that's the foundation right there. Like, actually treat them as an equal. There's an elite around this beach, really? What is it? Elite Murloc? Play WoW with the wife? There you go. Happy wife, happy life. There it is. Man, lock leveling so smooth. Yeah, it's nice. One more fin. 2 more fins. Never mind. Still 2 more fins. I'm scared to go any deeper, man. See, that's 2 Murlocs right there. That could chain into 3. These little fuckers are like camouflaged in with the terrain too, man, I swear. Pull this guy out a bit. Come on. You like Priest or Warlock leveling more? I personally like Warlock leveling more, but no class really has bad leveling. They're all pretty fun. Priest is probably like the least fun though. How come Undead over Orc Warlock? I already have an Orc Warlock, and I want to play this guy in the arena in TBC, so I need an Undead lock anyway. Cannibalize with Life episode. Cannibalize is just good. Cannibalize is just a solid racial in the arena, in the open world, maybe even in raids too. Maybe not. Maybe not in raids, but I guess it depends on your class a lot. Number 1 tip for a happy marriage: compliment your wife early and often. That's a good tip too. So when your imp dies, you never summon it again? No, I summon it again. It's not a hardcore pet. Hey, love the guides, especially the shaman guides. What's this UI using? How do I make my character do that? Type exclamation point UI into the chat, my friend. Will you be playing TBC when it's out? Yes, I will be playing TBC when it's out. I'm very excited for TBC. Does camp create a free campfire and tent in TBC like it does in Classic? It doesn't create a tent. There's definitely no tent, but it makes a campfire. If you hit, you're saying just slash camp makes a campfire in retail? That doesn't do that either. If you make a cooking fire, being able to use exorcism, but the first time it does, it feels like a superpower. Oh yeah, I mean, if you're leveling up Pally, man, to make it a lot easier on yourself, just grind in places you can use exorcism. You can do it pretty much the whole way up, all level ranges. You can find mobs on dice. You might be able to even sort mobs into DB by like mob type. Just find undeads and grind them. Probably the path of least resistance, the 60 on a paladin. This doesn't look like a gnome. This is not a gnome, my friend. What's your normal stream schedule? I usually stream from about 9 or 10 in the morning for about 6 hours, 6 to 7 hours, 6 to 8 hours on weekdays. Sometimes I stream on weekends, but it's more rare. Hey bro, big fan of your content. What are you going to main for TBC? Probably Undead Warlock. Even though orcs look better. Oh, I see, I see. They're trying to get me to log out, gotcha. The duo is dead. Pellet rifle, that's good money right there. 40 copper, I'll take it. This is HP 5, might as well use that. Alright, how are we doing on quests? I think we're done with the Slumber Sand one. Check it out. Slumber Sand acquired. It's almost time for the Barrens. Maybe not. Let's see what else we need to do here. You know, I'm surprised for being like a barren undead. Well, it's not really barren, but for being like an undead area, there's a lot of herbs, man. Silver Pine's pumping with the herbs. You and Gray's gonna do any new duos? I noticed you're both on new tunes right now. We'll probably give it a break for a minute. I'm enjoying the solo play right now, just chilling with you guys, and Grays is working on a duo with Thick. He has big plans for it. He wants to do the crafted the whole way up. So we're just chilling for a little bit. I miss doing the solo streams. You never know that we could do a duo. I could die, he could die at any point. Jodie Foster or Sigourney Weaver, they are like interchangeable in terms of looks for me. You think it's too late to start playing Classic? Considering I may play this guy in TBC, and I just started him right now, and the very end of next round is Phase 6, I would say no, my friend. But you're kind of like making your character to prepare for TBC as opposed to like getting ready to enjoy the fruit basket of Classic content. Definitely not too late though, if anything. Perfect time if you want to start getting set up for TBC. Yeah, that's right, Rutgers. I'm making this reference, yeah. Is there a launch date for TBC? No, not yet. But BlizzCon Line, highly likely, especially with the new pet thing that they showed, it being the Netherworld pet. Highly likely we get a TBC announcement at BlizzCon Line, February 19th. Alright, what do you guys think? Any undead experts? Is it worth doing the rest of the quests here? Can I go to Durotar, back to my my homeland, and do the quests I know? Or is there some stuff worth doing here?
Be quick about your business.
2 more potions, cheese and crackers. We are swimming in the potions. I remember Tactics said a long time ago that Silver Pine is insane for potions. Maybe this is what he was talking about. Possible. I can buy that herb pouch, not yet. That's silver.
Embrace the shadow.
I might get a silver too from turning this in. 3 silver. Yeah, I could buy the herb pouch now. If you guys think it's worth it. It's a 12-slot bag.
What would
but
you ask?
I could save that for skills too. Yeah, they likely will, Dodie.
Hello. Goodbye.
The old Slumber Sand on this set of keybinds. Okay. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? The mill's overrun? Is this Agaman Mills questline? I feel like we're a bit low to do that. We'll try. Let's push northwest. We have 8 quests. War with the Scarlet Crusade. Travel west to the Tower Pass to Saladin Farmstead. My quest isn't showing everything. But there is a quest to do over here to kill the mobs, plus all this stuff. Grave Robbers. Where's this one? Garen's Haunt to the north. Is that this? Garen's Haunt. Oh, I still have a quest for Garen's Haunt. Let me do that. My questy, any reason it's not showing? Maybe I do a reload? I feel like half the quests aren't popping up on it. I'm gonna jump this fence. Is that a GameCube in the bathroom? Yes, it is, my friend. Why Undead over any other race? Is it just your flavor? I prefer the flavor of Orc massively. Orc is my favorite race. I think they just look so cool, and they look amazing in armor. And also, I like how you can be a caster and not have to look like this, like emaciated, tiny thing. Like you can actually look pretty chunky and have all the sick armor on. And Orc is good as well. I'll have an Orc Warlock as well, but the racial really just is that impactful in PvP based on me wanting to play double DPS in Season 1. That it actually could hard cap you being irracial. If you played Roguelocke as Orc versus Undead, you might be hard capped at a certain rating. Or like, I don't know, that sounds pretty doomery, but it would suck, man. It would suck. Maybe it'd be a much more painful grind. Because the strategies change based on race. The order of operations, you know, game starts. What are the classes? What are the races? See if anybody has perception. See if anybody has motive. Yeah, in threes for sure. But even in threes, you get feared a lot in threes. Just tons of fears being flung around left, right, and center. And you know, so if you get stuck in a fear and you can't get it off you with your Fell Hunter, and you have to trinket a fear, sometimes you have to do that. You just die inside. You need great coordination with your healer. What is the 5s meta? There kind of is no meta for 5s. Like, the meta is what you want. That's my understanding of it. There might be a meta, but it's like, people don't really theory craft the 5s meta so much. That's my understanding of it. Most of the big brains I talk to about TBC, like, they kind of are very, like, nonchalant about 5s. They're just like, yeah, you can do it with your mates, have some fun, fuck around, play LE Shaman, whatever you want to do. A lot of the people who are, like, really into TBC side, they, like, don't like how you can get titles in 5s. Because you can get glad titles and stuff, just... But the upside of 5s is that, you know, the best pitch I ever heard for 5s is that, imagine doing a dungeon with your best buddies. Imagine how fun that is, right? But now you can fight another dungeon group, 5v5. Sounds like a good time when you put it like that. And the other upside of 5s is that, you know, you can play a lot of these specs that you couldn't get away with in 2s or 3s. You can play LE Shaman and be really successful and play, maybe, like Boomkin, you know, with the trees and everything, full final form Boomkin. Oh, that's a nice tactical right there. Maybe one more Grave Robber. How many does this pull? Counting 1. Oh, nice. Alright, is it done? Grave Robber's done. Hell yeah. Okay, let's pop west here. Yo, Allerdoc, thank you so much for the prime, my friend. 5 minutes of support, you love to see it. Much appreciated. Welcome back. What's the easiest classic to heal raids in TBC? I really don't know, man. I don't know much about healers. It seems like all the healers are pretty serviceable. The only one that sticks out as being like less powerful is Paladin. So I'll take that for whatever that's worth. Paladin's position in the market softens a bit, being a competitive draft pick in the old raids department. The best utility of Paladins in a raid? Well, I guess their utility is strange. You could make some big plays with Bubble and Bop and stuff, but like the main like utility everybody points to, where they really appreciate the presence of a Paladin, is Judgment of Wisdom. A lot of classes really benefit from Judgment of Wisdom. So there's that. But normally that's like provided by the Red Pally, not like a Holy Pally. Maybe you could judge Light or something. But when you're competing against Shamans who have Bloodlust, you're competing against Shamans that have Bloodlust, you know, Heroism, whatever. Your position in the market softens a bit. Bloodlust with no sated effect or anything. Totems that give, you know, 3% hit and 3% crit. Well, I guess Ellie, that's Ellie, not the rest though. Chain Hill, which is basically like smart healing. Pretty much everybody's in agreement when it comes to TBC stuff. You roll a Shaman, you will never be not wanted in a raid, in a play group. Would you recommend farming now for an upgraded flying in BC? For sure, I'd say like as a baseline, that's going to be like table stakes. People say you need 20k gold for TBC. There's some videos out there that calculate it, and I thought they were honestly being like very modest with the with their forecast. I don't know if you've seen it. This guy Danboy on YouTube made a video talking about how much gold you would need to survive the first month of TBC Classic, and he calculated 5k for craftables, which seems low, honestly, to me. But if you assume 5k craftables and all of his other forecasts were reasonable, then it's like I think he calculated 20k. That's why people are like, okay, fresh it is. Keybind, do you have your imp attack on? Scroll wheel up is like deploy my pet. Scroll wheel down is recall my pet. Wait, why am I here? Oh, the wrong way. And TBC Paladins are the single best AoE tanks. For tanking, for sure. For tanking. Not holy, though. %on the tanking side. Maybe 20k, that's doable after a few weeks. Maybe so. I don't know. I've never even had I might have had 10k before. I don't think I've ever had 20k though. You're gonna play any Warriors in PvC. Warriors really fun in PvP in the arena. But after playing with myself, you know how classes like they look like, it's even in vanilla. You know that feeling where you see somebody playing another class and they look like they're having the best time ever and there's no downsides to their class and it looks so fun and OP. Then you play one and you see the cracks in the armor. Same thing kind of happened with me with Warrior. I still feel they're very strong in the arena, but like playing one in the arena a bit, because I probably maybe have a couple hundred games with my Warrior now. They're pretty squishy. Like a lot of times against a good priest, you charge into the priest and you think they're gonna run, right? Be like, oh my god, I'm a little clothy priest, I'm gonna run for the hills, this big Chad warrior is zug-zugging on me. You know what they do? They stare you right in your eyes. They dispel the shit out of you. They like put like pain on you and start smiting you in the face sometimes. Maybe they don't do that, but they like man up on you and they do massive damage to you. And you have to be really careful on a warrior because you're actually pretty squishy if people man up on you. And you can't really get that much rage. They have like absorbs and the thing is in duels too, like warriors still get dunked on just like in classic. The dunkage continues. I don't know if any matchups improve for them. Even with spell reflect, it kind of doesn't do much. Mages have 97 million novas. Can you use AH on HC? Yeah, no AH. Best Shaman PvP race? PvP race for Shaman. Best PvP race? Depends what spec you are. But, I mean, you can't go wrong with Tauren, right? War Stomp is nasty. It's not even War Stomp for you and, like, what stuff you can do with War Stomp, because there's a lot of stuff you can do. You can get off a heal, maybe a Chain Lightning. There's stuff you can do within that stun frame. They also don't have an on-demand stun, so it's massive. But it's also how other classes can complement and synergize off that War Stomp. So yesterday I was playing Arsham Warlock with Caitlyn the Priest. He's playing Shaman, weirdly enough, but that's his whole thing. He's playing Shaman now, he loves it. He's one of the best Resto Shamans in the world. Gladiator Resto Shaman. And you don't see too many Shamans playing, you know. He always jokes around that the bar is set pretty low, because not many people play Shaman and, like, really care. Like, a Shaman enthusiast. And I was playing with him, and we were doing this thing where, like, he would have, like, a Rogue and a Mage on him or something, double DPS, just zerging him down. And he would, like, War Stomp, and I would Howl of Terror off of his War Stomp. So, like, you can, like, even your partner's abilities could synergize well with your War Stomp. Orc with stun resist. Yeah, I mean, there's that, and also the cool thing about the Orc Racial is it does give you both spell power and attack power from it, so it's a super nasty double value there. But, you know, you don't have that stun, you don't have the extra health. And if you're playing Enhancement or something, you might want the leeway of Tauren. I mean, it just depends what spec, man. I mean, I don't think there's any... Well, the only Shaman race that you probably would not want to go if you cared about, you know, racials, which it seems like you. Some people don't. They just want the looks, the animations, that's it. If you care about racials and balances, the only one that sticks out is a Troll. You wouldn't want to go Troll. I think you'll be fine with the other ones. Yeah, for sure. Orc is a nice balance because the Orc racial in PvE is like Omega S tier. Shamans are surprisingly fun any spec. True. And I think this what's up, mate? Glad to get your stream live. Saw the first one in June and you changed my life. Yeah, well, thanks, man. I don't know how I can change your life. I'm just playing the game, but I appreciate it, man. It's good to have you here. You know, what's up with your camera? I hate it, but I love it as well. Yeah, I can say the same. There are times where it drives me nuts. I'm multi-dotting and stuff, and it's ping pong, and I'm on a boat, and it gives me a little... It gives me a headache. But when it's good, it's good. It makes the game look really nice. Raze misses you. He says HC is not the same without his loyal companion. What? Wait, did his duo die or something? I don't understand. Why is he leveling a horde? I saw him on Zug for days. Level 8 rogue. I thought he was doing the crafting duo. You and Boca fucked up our bed on our first Endless Arena games. Yo, is that Lamarcky? Or it's Oh My God Marky, it's a different person. Oh, yeah, I remember you were playing a Shadow Priest Rogue, weren't you? Or Shadow Priest Mage? What was it? Oh, good to see you, man. Yeah, we're out there just trying to learn like you, man. Troll Resto Shaman okay in PvE. It's probably better than Torn, the Torn stuff doesn't really affect PV that much, other than the fact that you could War Stomp tons. You could War Stomp trash, and that's probably nasty, but that's trash. I think you go Orc over a Troll, though, man. But it probably wouldn't be the end of the world. It's PV at the end of the day, and you know this stuff probably won't be too hard on Classic. So if you just care about PV, probably like Troll's not a problem. Shamans have good race options. At least the Troll racial does something in PvP. And that's my this is 2 mobs, yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. My imp's out of mana too. Okay. He outranged this other one. Get my imp on him. Okay, he switched targets. Good, good, good. Okay, we got this dude's remains. Nice. SPR Rogue, we fucked up 2 times. Tried to rush in and get a good opener, but Bopka wrecked me on CC. Yeah, Bopka's a beast, man. People hate the camera angle. The close up makes it seem more intense. This makes the world look good. You can see the mobs, the details. I mean, it's mainly the zoom, though. Let's be honest, not the camera angle. But yo, look at that, by the way, back of the box with the sun ray coming in, or not the sun ray. What is that? Moon ray? Look at that. Back of the box or what? With the Agaman Mills right here. Let me get some ice cold in me. In front of one of the hardest quests in that area. Yeah. I think this is a quest people don't do until they're like 10 or 12 even. I'll try it. Maybe fear. Maybe you can't fear stuff though because it's undead. Also Maggot Eye. I forgot to do that. My questie's not working. Maybe reload? Hide questie, show questie. I wonder why my questie isn't working. It's not showing all this stuff in my quest log. Let's see. Hide unexplored areas, enable icons. There we go. Now it's working. Alright, we fixed it. Okay. Are you gonna main TBC on a PvE server? Yeah, I'm gonna main on a PvE server, man. Call me crazy, call me whatever. PvE for me, it puts me in a better headspace. I feel like I'm better company on a PvE server. I feel like I enjoy the game more. But I'm still gonna PvP though, right? I'm gonna go to the arena and do as well as I can. Range on these casters is just insanity. Okay, 2 out of 3 blackened skulls. We need notched ribs. I didn't know imps talk. Yeah, they can talk. Okay, done with blackened skulls. Need these ribs. Sorry about my dogs. Let me mute for a second. Alright, we're back. Put a Mandrake PvP server and it was as close to the vanilla experience as I got. People questing, people looking for groups. It was super chill. Mandrake, huh? Was that one of the ones that they had on launch, or did they like roll that one after? Alright, this might be bad. This could be bad. This could be bad. Good, we're fine. Let me finish this one off. Yep, outrange it. 41%. I have an agony ticket on him. Maybe I'll let my imp take the L for us. Nope, still on me. Still on me. 36%. He's almost dead though. I don't know what I'm doing. 32%. Okay. Head potion still. Can't wait for Hellstone, man. What is it, 12 you get Hellstone, or 10? Hopefully 10. Actually, can I cannibalize this? I can! Even though it's an undead, he still's got some flesh on him, man. You love to see that. Got a little flesh. Okay. A couple more. Uh-oh, caster. Pull him? No, we're good. Is this your Warlock for TBC? Possibly, man. I'll probably put it on the fresh, right? But I want a couple Warlocks, so this will be... Hopefully we get there. Hopefully we don't die. Tormented Spirits. Is this the same Tormented Spirit that I killed like 14 times already? Not worth it, right? My imp is tanking like a boss, I gotta say. Is Gray's gonna play with you still? Well, this is a solo run, but yeah, we could do another duo at some point. I'm definitely down. It's just we've been dying a lot, playing a lot together. He's working on a duo, so it feels weird him doing 2 duos. I talked with him yesterday. I thought we're just gonna let these runs ride out to completion. Just chill, the boss is in this area. Holy moly, it's not fun to stay alive, my guy. Okay, we'll do him here. I really think it's that bad, huh? Is this bad, guys? Agamen. What do you have to do in it? Haunted Mills? Which one is it? Oh, this one, isn't it? Gregor Nisna Thurman. I think this is the hard quest, right? Let's see. If they go get their bodies. I think you have to go down into a tomb or something. Something like that. AC's in the house. Okay, he's in the house, not in a crypt. Gotcha. Which build do you make it for level with this lock multi-target or tank drain? I'm gonna just drain tank. Standard succubus, level 24. Drain life rank 3. Or rank 2, sorry, I think. I didn't go that spec though when I leveled with Grace because we were multi-dotting, so I was using Void Walker. It was a different beast. So it should be like a new build. For those watching that last video, it's not gonna be exactly the same. Okay, Questy's telling me where the remains are at. Gregor is to the left. Gregor is over here somewhere. He's just walking around. There he is. Gregor Agamand. Up here. He just looks like a ghoul. Interesting. Come back. He's dead. Tomb is a death trap. So the thing is, they can't be feared, right? Like these undeads can't be feared. So that's pretty spooky. If that's the case. Still doing OMAD? No, I really should be though. It's the play. You know what? I kind of am. It's just my OMAD that I'm doing isn't like a healthy meal, but I sort of am doing OMAD actually. Because I just stream all day, then I do the meal. That's it. There were a ton of patrols in the tomb. I always die there. Okay. The target frame. Yeah, I usually don't have the target frame. I just showed it for you guys. If we're doing something interesting, I'll drag it up. I think it usually detracts from it, the experience, but... I kind of want to try a hardcore one. Seems like it'd be fun. It is. It's really fun, man. It just like manually makes you play the game like you would. Like already, I should already be in RFC, right? If I was playing the game normally, I should already be in RFC, man. Paying some boost to Reno, paying some gold, paying a mage some fat stacks to level up. But how much longer we're going to be streaming? We're going to be streaming till F's in the chat, which is a really huge episode today. You guys might get shocked about this episode. I don't think Winky announced it at all. That's all I'm going to say. We'll be hosting them probably in like half an hour or so. Let's just say there's a very special guest. I've never met him before. I've only heard legends about him. And he has millions and millions and millions and millions of followers and people. Over 8 million to be exact. Okay, I pulled the rare. Just reset. Let me take it? I don't know. Imp's kind of healthy. Let's see. Get as much health as I can out of this imp. Oh, buddy. Imp's down. Oh, buddy. Imp's down. I have potion, though. Okay, that should be good. Inventory is full. Asmongold, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check that this person makes Asmongold's viewership size look tiny. Yeah, let's say somebody with over 5 times the following of Asmongold actually. Asmund Gold is a 2 mil Andy to this person. It'll be crazy, man. How many classes have you succeeded with? 2. I played Warrior and Rogue. What's the deal with your camera? We're using the action camera, my friend. Yo, chill, Spirit. Chill, man. A story of my life inventory. Oh, I'm 10? Oh, no, I'm not. Somebody rated me. Not 10 yet. Soon. 10 is pretty hype, though. We'll probably get to 10 before we wrap up. If you're doing a hardcore one and somebody from the opposite faction kills you, do you still have to delete? Yes, but we play on PvE servers, so unless you make a mistake or you're not paying attention, something good or horrible will happen to you for sure. Yeah, so we'll be hosting them kind of soon, in a few, probably like 30 minutes. Try to get this quest done though. Nisa's remains. Is that it? Did we get the other ones? We did. Wait, so this isn't the hard quest then. There is a quest that makes you go down into a tomb and it's really tough. It's not this one, I guess. This one's just fine. Hey Ricky, what's up, man? Duo Death was a heartbreaker. Nice to see you back on the lock. Yo, Dick for president, man. Just popping out of nowhere with the massive support, man. I do really appreciate it, Dick. For what seems like years now. I feel like you've been here since the very start, my man. Thank you very much for the 20. Yeah, man. Love on the sky for TBC.
Heartbreaker. Nice to see you back on a lock.
That pulled 3. Think we can take 3? Probably not, right? Maybe that's why this quest is hard, because there's 3. Let me tag them all and run. Oh, is that gonna be 4? Refresh the tag onto. Let's see. That should do massive damage to them though, right? We have 4. About to have 5. Okay, reset. Actually, they're so low, though. That guy's dead with 1 bolt. Now we run. Imp takes the L. Oh, my Lanta, dude. There's so many mobs here. What the frick? Am I good? Can I eat? Still in combat. We killed the 2, like, sentries out front, though. So maybe we're fine now. Let's go back. If you die, you're deleting the sock. Yeah, that's right. What's for dinner? Not sure yet, Amanda. What's for dinner for you? I'm kind of craving Panera bread today. Anybody here eat a Panera bread? They have these new flatbread pizzas there. Pretty like decent price point. They're like $12 or something like that. I mean, it's not like Little Caesar's price or something like that, but they're pretty good. Might get a pizza there. I like their sandwiches as well. Sandwiches and salads are quite good. Might get like a classic grilled cheese at Panera. You know, they make it like on the, it's like a buttered toast grilled cheese with a salad. Panera mac and cheese, yeah, for sure. Wifey loves the Panera mac and cheese. The only thing about Panera that drives me nuts is they don't mix the cream in the coffee for you. They put it in. You try to get coffee from there, and they put the cream in the little bag for you and make you do it yourself. It's not the end of the world, but in California, the table stakes, you go to Starbucks or any drive-thru, it's all mixed in. Grilled cheese, high-key slaps, though, right? I've been meaning to try out the pizza Panera. I've heard it's pretty good. Yeah, it is pretty good. I'd give it a shot. The 4-cheese one's really good. Okay. Thing we need to kill is in here somewhere. Right, top floor. That's dead. Let's see if we can pull that from... Ooh, it's coming, it's coming. I think it patrols. You saw that, right? Let's see. See if it comes down the stairs. It does. Look at that. What a grand entrance. Holy smokes. Alright, got the remains. Very nice, very nice. Perfect, man. Now we are done. So we can go east, get Maggot's Eye. I don't know, if we turn all this in, we could get 10 though, probably, huh? 4 quests? Thing is, we have this quest here too. Yo, is Gallows End Tavern, is this Brill? Anybody know? I forgot if I set my heart to the Brill, or is this gonna take me back to the, like the Cold Ridge Valley thing for the undead? It's Brill? Okay. So I didn't forget. My subconscious made me set my heart there. Hell yeah. Starting area is the crypt, gotcha. Any chance there's an add-ons list? Yeah, if you type !UI into the chat, you should get a list of all the add-ons. So we need to go west, go to the Scarlet Crusade. We'll probably finish with that. Do this, Hearth of Brill, ding, Post Winky. Zandalar. I'm gonna miss Oni buff too then. It's okay. Share interface, Trunka. What's up, Trunka? !UI into the chat, and all the add-ons are there in the video guide. Yo, Ricky with the new membership. Thank you so much, Ricky. Welcome back, my friend. How we doing? Peace, Bloom. Pull 2. Nope, just 1. Hey, I'm doing good, Daniel. How are you? Oh my god, yo, sub Kiko. Dude, with the 5 tier 1 subs, man. Much appreciated, my friend. How you doing? What are you up to? You playing hardcore? Dude, thank you very much. If you got a sub, show him some love. 5 tier 1 subs, really helping me out big time, man. I appreciate it. 25 in the channel total. You'll love to see it. No duo this time around. It's been a couple months, literally, since we've done solo. Just hanging out, you guys, just shooting the shit. So it feels right, you know, just to do a solo right now. And we're trying to get this guy like seriously up to 60 for TBC. Because like the only issue with duos, I love duos. They're so much fun. It's just that you're on somebody else's schedule too, right? It's cool to be able to just pop on a character and just play whenever as well. Isn't there an auto loot? Yeah, there's auto loot. Auto loot right there. You're saying like auto loot, like you loot and it loots all the mobs in the general vicinity? Because I think retail has that, right? There's none of that in Classic, no. The Mardon one Polar's wish there was though. Inventory is full. Large wooden shield. Okay, what do we need to do in this quest? Let's see. Oh, just kill 4 Scarlet Warriors? That's it? Dude, so easy. Okay. So easy. Oh, we can fear these guys too. I'm so used to fighting fear immunes. We can pull like crazy actually. Oh, beautiful. We can fear, dude. Oh, it's over, brother. It's over right now. Is that it? That's the last one. Yep, let's go. I think we're gonna be Hearth now. Unless you want to get herbs. Probably should get herbs, huh? Herbs and Hearth. That should 100% ding us then. Easy peasy. We continue with Imp after level 10? No, I'm gonna go Wood, man. I like the Wood. I know some people like that, but it doesn't make sense to me. Especially because you don't get a new rank of Firebolt, which is the Imp focus mana dump, until like high level, like 16 or something. And then you're just so much less safe with the Imp. Alright, last herb I'm gonna get, then I'll Hearth right there. Probably drink a second. There's so many mobs guarding one herb. Why? One Peace Bloom. Can I get it without aggroing all of them? Hopefully I can just sneak on in there, then I'll Hearth out. It's right here. Okay, nice. Alright, time to hit level 10. Failed attempt. Failed to pick an herb, imagine. Imagine. Ren dropping in 6, hate to see it. Only dropping in 14, you hate to see it. You actually hate to see it so much. I think Succubus is the best way to get straight at 24 for drain tanking, and 24 in my void, he's already starting to lose aggro. Yeah, if you're going solo, I'd go Succubus at 24. You get the Fel concentration ranks, you get the new rank of Drain Life. Succubus Quest is easy if you know how to move everything for the Horde. Okay, level 10, let's train.
What now? Embrace the
Get our
chaos.
Voidwalker quest, apologies for the music. Drain Soul, we're getting shards, we're getting Hellstones, we have Demon Skin too, very nice, Immolate.
Trust no one. What is it?
At the Voidwalker quest, first talent point is going into Imp Corruption. Alright. How bad is the Voidwalker quest for Undead, guys? Is it horrible?
Speak quickly. Watch your back.
Need the new Demon Skin. Hellstone. Oh, need a shard. Drain Soul. What else do we get? New Immolate. Nice.
What now?
First time I've seen a Kargas playing Undead in Classic, yeah. I had one other Undead character, was a warrior I died in Stone Talon on Hardcore.
This had better be good.
But now I'm all about the Undead for TBC, my man.
Our time will come.
A lot of quests here, holy shit.
Trust no one.
10 quests though. I think I should go to the Barrens though. Well, how long do you guys usually stay in the Undead zones? I might just get my Voidwalker and head to the Barrens. Could make some herbs too, kind of lazy though. Make some potions. I should have checked that potion vendor too on the side. I should go do that right now. How bad is the Voidwalker quest though? Let's see. Hologar summon, speak with somebody in the Undercity.
What is it?
Wait, so you need to speak to somebody in the Undercity before you can do the Voidwalker quest? That's not like the orc one. The orc one you just go.
Trust no one.
Thank you for the deep dive discussions for the classes for TBC, man. Really helpful. Hey, no problem, man. I'm so glad you enjoy them. Voidwalker is easy quest. You leave Undead Zone after you get Voidwalker. Okay. What does it entail if anybody can TLDR the steps towards getting he's about to yoink my earth root? Yes, he is. He probably yoinked my potions already too, huh? Let's see.
And you
Nope.
are.
Didn't yoink the potions. And we're buying the earth root.
Ask no one.
Very nice. What do you think about raiding as demonology in TBC? Yeah, you can raid as any spec as a warlock and then like pretty much bump. Like there are some that'll be better probably during certain tiers, but yeah, you can raid as SLS. You can not as SLS, but you can raid as SL demonology with the Felguard, and your Felguard does a lot of damage, or you can raid as Affliction, especially early when you're liking hit. There's some warlocks right now, like Fiery Wind that we had on the Warlock Deep Dive, that are like really pushing the narrative that it's not that serious as Warlock. Like you can perform like really well in the raid, in a raid setting, like really as any of the specs. He sends you to the tower next to the sewer entrance. You see, you pick a book. That's it. Okay. Is there a private TBC server where Hunter and Warlock pets actually work correctly? Mana regen, loyalty increases. I think Endless they work pretty decent. There's some scripting issues with them, but I think they work fine on Endless. I plan on raiding Affliction for as long as possible in TBC. You like the playstyle with UA and stuff?
Hello.
Alright, well, it looks like Winky is about to get started here. Let me make sure he is live. Yeah, he's about to get started. I think this is a good stopping place for today, guys. Again, really appreciate you guys being here. I was a little tilted from the PvP earlier. Thanks for sticking with me, watching the channel, supporting me. It really is much appreciated, man, for everything you guys do. We're gonna host Winky now. He is a very special guest, massive guest, quintuple the following of Asmongold, if you can believe it. So we're gonna host him, and we'll see you tomorrow. I'll be back probably with more of this. Almost, yeah. We're gonna do this tomorrow. Take care, guys. Say hi to Winky for me. I'll be over there in the chat. Just setting up the way.
Fresh meat. Fresh meat.